Part of what this platform allows us to do is, as the name suggests here, plan, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this TOD. We are really not just looking towards the end of life. We're looking at managing our current circumstances and living by having a plan. So instead, we are going to go and change this to a scheduled type of transfer, which within the system is actually going to just create a reminder for us to do something at a certain interval. So this is an investment account, and we usually review things like this maybe once a year. And I'm actually going to try a couple of things just for explanation purposes. So I will make this, let's say, for right now it's 2026, and that's probably good enough. So basically, I'm saying I will schedule this for next year, and maybe we can do another one for a quarter. But basically, when the system sees the date, I'll just go run this right now. And effectively, I'm going to go and create a new transfer that was the TOD transfer. I didn't mention earlier, TODs are basically specific scheduled transfers that are going to be triggered based on my configuration within the system. So I have certain policies that I have configured that will basically initiate this TOD, meaning that I have a policy that I have selected. For example, I could go and say when these people say something, or when these people confirm XYZ, whatever it may be, based on my policies, the TOD transfer conditions or the event will be triggered, and then all these transfers will get executed. But in the meantime, anything that is scheduled is time-based. And I can see in the history how some things were transferred immediately, some things were transferred on schedule, and then obviously I have the TOD, in this case, just that one. And I can certainly do more. I can always add the multiples into the same transfer, or I can create individual ones. But going back to why I scheduled this, well, the scheduled one is really, if I look at what do we schedule? Well, I want to schedule certain things that will help me with the management of, in this case, these digital assets. Our kids' accounts are fairly important, and in fact, I have another one that I'll just add in here. But in this case, I'm starting, say, on the 13th, and I've scheduled a follow-up with my wife, basically, a year from now, when we'll sit down, and we often do a plan for a year by looking 3 to 5 years out, and then we double check how things are going quarterly. If we need to make some adjustments, we do that maybe at that time, or monthly. And then we just monitor weekly to monthly, just to make sure that things are not going outside of the plan. And then when you do that consistently, you basically have a way to look at how life progresses, especially with finances and other things.